Hello and welcome back to another session of my old blast from the past, sorry. And today we are starting the new expansion, which is Wrath of the Lich King, and we're gonna start in the Howling Fjord. I do not really know where I'm gonna start with the first quest, so I'm just gonna go to a random place and I'll be getting the quest over here. There's quite a lot of quests up in northeast. Let me put the big map open. So we have a couple quests in Fort Wildofar. We have a quest in the West Guard Keep. Something southeast of the Apothecary Camp. We have a quest where we are now in Camagua. And we have a little quest somewhere down of Vengeance Landing. So let's get into this. I'm gonna quickly rescan my auction house and make sure my inventory for it is ready to be used. So give me a moment. I'm gonna rescan the auction house, what I just said, then loot appraiser is a better function. So this only needs to go to 60% and then it will reach to 100% at an instant. And then we're gonna clean our inventory a bit for the quests and everything we obtain here. Alright, 55. About now, pop to 100. Quickly check if there's anything above 100 gold. I already did an auction house run before, so stuff like that is not gonna get sold. Now we're just gonna do the remaining materials. And then we're good to go. Alright, and the rest is gonna be vendored. Let's put our hardstone as well in the area here. So there we go. The hardstone we can place down here on the bottom right. On this little tent over here. So this is our home for now. Where was this little quest? So there's a quest somewhere here up north. Feeding the survivors. Right in this little shack. It's gonna be our first quest here. Let's untrack some of the older quests as well. So we don't see them in our screen. Those are all completed quests most likely. Ice Crown, we don't need that yet. Iron Forge, Olive Guadanas. Maggie's Lair. Negrand, we don't have a tracked quest. We have one in Shadowmoon Valley. Stormwind City, no. Slave Pens, yep. And then we have one in Scholar Basin, so we can untrack that too. So now we have only one quest to be available. Let's quickly also check the vendors if they have anything valuable for resale on the auction house. Most likely it will be a number value behind the name of the item. Those items can contain a certain amount of value. Like this one, they got a 0 or 1 around it, but this is for fishing, so I'm not gonna buy that. It's a required thing, classic fishing 100, so it's not worth to buy that. In some occasions it does, but this occasion no. We could also check for a moment if we can find the exotic rare before we're gonna actually do the quest. So I have one trade goods over here. Trade goods, nothing. Right. Actually, the other one is in Grizzly Hills, right? the one I'm referring to. I think it's where does he supposed to need to be spawned? Yeah, Arcturus. Now we're gonna stay in the Howling Fjord, so let's start doing those quests. Keep in mind we are over the level cap, so we are doing instantly kills. I do get some frame lag. Let's disable some add-ons, I think. I think Plater doesn't do that much, Plater. Maybe I have to remove Plater on a later point. It's nice, but I don't want to have lag through the game. But it's also possible that all the things is loading in stuff. As you can see, there might be some delaying lagged to your side as well. Let's kill a couple of those. Yeah, I see some screen tearing. That's not good. Why is there screen tearing? Everything is correct, I think. Let's put that to FXAA high. See if that does any change. Shadow quality, can that be on high ultra? See if that does a difference. Not much. We're gonna do low. How much does it do? It cuts the entire shadow. Yeah, I think the... No, that's okay. Because it's no distance issue. I think we're good to go. I reduced my frames last time, so maybe that's the cause. I'm just changing that back to 70. Alright, where were we? Maybe I have to fix it at some point to see what the issue is. There is a rare spawn close to us, a kingpin. I suppose it has multiple spawns. Yep. 4 spawns. Let's quickly check that rare and then hopefully those deers are respawned. There are a couple deers already here. Holy shit. Quite a lot of deers here. That's quite a lot. Oh, the rare isn't here either. I have something on the backside of the island. Thank you for the like. Let's see if the rare is here. So if reef cows. It's not there. Alright, no problem. He's not spawned in. It's really slightly lagging it down. I don't know what it is, but So let's see, Tom. There's a lot. Silver Dragon. I'm just testing what the thing does actually. So yeah, all the things is 700 megabits. So it's 1100. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disable my all the things for a moment, and when I need it again, I'm gonna enable it again. Let's see if that changes any frame issues. I don't know. Feels slightly smoother, but I'm not sure about that. No, it still feels a bit laggy. I just have it in some zones apparently. So all the things is not the issue. Maybe it's Plater. Maybe it's an outdated add-on. I don't know. Could be TSM as well. Or just a zone. And lots of possible issues. Quickly gonna see it through the stream if I can see the little frame drop thingy. Yeah, I see it as well there. That's not good. How do I am gonna fix that? We need 2 more Chimera crown horns. If this we don't even have looter bracer running. Boom. And then we need 1 more. I think I've seen the ones somewhere down there as well on the other side. We're supposedly to be spawning a rare mob. There you go. It's not even, oh, it is marked now, but it wasn't marked before, I think. Alright, this is completed. Let's head to the next quest. Oh my. Oh, sorry, the music was not there. I've been streaming without the music, that's odd. While the Northrend music is so amazing. Alright, no problem. It's fixed now. It's back on. And then we have another quest right here. We have the next quest, the Dead Rise, as well soon. So let's go to the Avenge Iskal. We also have our first ore depot here. So let's see what the ore is worth here. So cobalt ore is 25 gold each. That's quite some chunk of gold. So I think we can generate in this zone alone. If it's 25 gold, if it's getting sold, I think we can make an estimate of 10,000 gold. I think within 3 hours. I'm not sure. Just that's next to the questing and everything else and the loot. But I think, I think maybe a bit less. I think maybe 5 to 7,000 gold from the cobalt, if there's plenty of cobalt to be farmed. Oh, we already complete the quest. That was quick. Where did I deliver it? Yeah, I delivered it on the same location. Maybe in this expansion I need to adjust my graphics a bit. I don't know. I don't know what I need to change. Everything is maximum, I know that. But disable this will likely reduce frame rate. Okay, we're not gonna do that then. Triple buffering. Triple buffering even out frame rate spikes but might slightly increase input latency on a slower GPS. We don't have that. Texture filtering, blah blah blah. Resample quality. When using a render scale that is not 100%, then this adjusts the quality of the upscale and downscale node. Point and fidelity super resolution are only used for upscaling if render scale is above 100%. Render scale is just basic. If render scale is above 1%, is used as a point that fidelity is only used for upscaling. I don't know what I need to change.
I will hear you.
I mean, my frames are in general good. Let's go to the dead rise. But my frames are in general, well, not that stable. They're between 65 and 70. They look stable to me, but they're not really. I have to figure it out at some point. I can attempt something else that maybe works. Let's put it to it can be very cold. The frames still remain on the same, so it doesn't really matter with that. I'm pretty sure it's most likely the add-ons. Plater. Let's disable Plater, see if we got any improvements. Do we have something in the back running? Okay, we're gonna disable 3 add-ons. Plater, TomTom, and all the things. Let's see if that does any result. It's probably not doing much difference, but just for the sake of, let's just do that so we can keep our graphic settings. It looks quite stable to me right now. It remains on 70 with movement and everything like that. Got a drop of 15 and then straight away return to 70, so I don't know which add-on does it, but one of the add-ons does it. Let's go to the southeast part of the new Agament, which is our quest. Fengir's Clue, Rodin's Clue, Isuldulf's Clue, and Windan Clue. Alright, we got our first harp here, which is the gold clover. And the gold clover sells for... It didn't run, but it sells for 4 gold. The Frostweave cloth sells for 99 silver. The cobalt ore sells for 25 gold each. The chilled meat for 1 gold and 60 silver. And the Shuffle Tusk flank, this is the Shuffle Tusk, drops for, it costs about 1 gold and 39 silver. Right. We're also getting other veins, which is gonna increase our gold income quite a lot. If we only get 1 every time, then it's definitely not gonna get the 5,000 to 6,000 marker. But if it gets us more, then it does. Alright, there should be a clue here. So far, no, I do not know any hiccups right now. And besides, I don't really need the add-ons. I mean, all the things is nice. Plater is nice, you can see better stuff. But we don't really need Plater. But it is nice. Not gonna deny that. We don't really need it. So then we removed Plater and we disabled, Plater, all the things, and we disabled another one, which was Tom, I believe. Is it really gonna attack me while I was being a... I didn't loot the item, did I? No. He didn't let me take it. We go back. I think we have to kill some of the bosses there. Or the mobs. And the stream should be more stable in frames wise, so... We're good to go now. I think the majority is all the things, because they need to generate quite a lot of resources all the time. And then we got Plater, which finds enemies up close and then needs to make a custom image on a Platon nameplate. And then we have Tom, which has a coordination area. But we also got that at the bottom of the map. So it doesn't really need it. Elder Atuk and Kamagua. So we go back to the little camp there. So let's go there. I am not gonna fish because I'm... Can I walk on this? Tell me you can. No, you can't. Oh, you can. Just gonna quickly check if there's any cobalt ore here on the sides. Yeah, there's some cobalt. There we go. 25 gold added. And we got some gold clovers. I don't know why it doesn't auto loot on this vehicle anymore. Should auto loot, but apparently it doesn't auto loot. And I think gold wise, you should go to I think Solar Basin or Borean Tundra for all the veins. What did I just sold? Because I just sold an item. I just sold a skeletal broadsword for 320 gold, which is this sword. I mean, you can see the weapon looks, I don't know, I don't want to pay 326 gold for it, but people do. So keep in mind, even how ugly the weapon look like or the armor piece, if it goes for about 300 or 400 or 500 gold, put it on the auction house, get it sold. I sell all my transmog items at a discount of 20%, so, and then we still have here about 5,000 gold to be collected, so let's straight away do that. There we go. Then that's done. I think all the zones of Northrend, it's gonna be a 2-day stream, so keep that in mind. In some occasions a 3-day stream, but just keep in mind it can take a bit longer sometimes than we used to. Alright. What is going on now, YouTube?
Have a good one.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. This error means that your internet connection or streaming setup isn't sending enough data to YouTube for smooth playback, causing buffering for viewers. To fix it, check your internet upload speed, which must be fast enough to the desired blah blah blah. Okay, let's go to speed test. We have speed test installed. Alright, let's see my speed test result. 21 ms, 140 downloads. And let's 140 download, yeah. Let's see my uploads. My upload is 40, 40, 30 and 40. So it should be quite enough for that. So I don't know why it mentioned that. Alright, we're going to Scalawag Point, which is a bit to the south. We're just gonna fly a bit close to the land, so maybe there will be cobalt ore or anything similar to that. There's a little cave over there, that's also good. I never seen this cave because I never played an alliance on this game. Well, I never played alliance on Northrend starting zones. I don't even know if this is a starting zone for the alliance, but it is some type of starting zone in a certain way. Alright. I have a couple quests here as well, so let's deliver this quest first.
You need something? See you later.
He got something to sell too, so let's see what he got some for sale. No, it's not gonna get sold for that price, but who knows? Let's put it straight away in the auction house. Maybe someone buys it instant. Oh. Alright.
Hey there. Have a good one.
I think the vendors in Northrend provide enough valuable items to sell to anything in the world, but I mean, I should always check just in case there will be a certain item.
Can I help you? You have a great day now.
Let's go a bit to the south. I think we might need to go underwater. Yeah, we do. We got a fish bladder. Did mention I have to go here, but maybe I need to go inside one of those ships. Alright, let's see. Scuttles, Sin, Dorai, Scrying, Crystal, and then we got also Forgotten Treasure. So let's check the Cinderai Crystal. Silver Moon Harry has Kalawak Point. Once you recover his Cinderai Scrying Crystal from the Orca Scuttles. So it might be the one that we're swimming above here. There you go. And then we got one more things to do. Go to this little ship. Might be just inside the ship. As you can see, we already found one statue of Vigorin. The other one should be in the next ship. How long is this potion good for? 3 minutes. Once that's complete, I quickly grab something to eat, and then I'll be back. Won't be long. Alright, I got this quest complete. Let me go to the top first. And quickly grab something to drink, to eat. To stay stable. Because we're human. Let's go first to the delivery of the quest. I picked up the one in the boat, did I? Yeah. Give me a second, I'm just quickly gonna grab something to eat and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Just need to be sure my hair is more dry
Good day to you.
before I'm gonna
See you
pick up
around.
my headsets.
See you later. Have a good one.
Let's change it house lights a bit.
Hello. Safe travels. See you later. Safe
Now we
travels.
get some quite a lot of new
See you
quests.
around. Have a good one. Safe travels. Have a good one. See you later.
And then let's go to Taruk. Taruk.
I've been expecting.
The volume should be still there. Gambling debt. Do we talk to the same guy or
What can
something?
I do for you?
Yeah. So first I get a quest from you and then we have to kill you.
Hello. What can I do for you? See you around.
I heard you did a little work for charity. I was hoping someone reliable would show up around these parts. See, pirates love to gamble. I do love to gamble. I gamble with real money. I gamble in board games if I can. They, however, and also like in Borderlands, I also gamble quite a lot in Borderlands. Most likely I'm out of money. Anyway, they, however, do not have to pay their gamble debt. If you're interested in collecting some coin on my behalf, I'll be willing to give you a cut. Let's start you out with an easy one. Silver Moon's Harry, bit of an eccentric, keeps all sort of expensive blood elf knickknacks inside his tent. Yet when I see him, he always pretends he's broke. Get my gold. Well, if I want to get your gold, how am I gonna get your gold? So maybe I need to reduce its health with this dynamite. Alright, this is gonna kill him. It's gonna respawn in a second. I'm gonna wait for a minute or less. That will be enough for the dynamite to be reused. And then we're good to go. I need more matches. I always burn my candles a bit to the lowest point. Alright. Let's throw one more dynamite to him.
You need something?
Let him attack. Oh. Well, didn't need to press that. See? So we need to reduce its HP in order to finish that.
Hey there. See you later.
So now we complete quest. It will instantly kill him if I do it normal way, but if I use the EZ or EZ little stripe, throw dynamite, it will inflict damage. So I'm gonna show you a bit like here. So this is the dynamite. This is the actual dynamite. It's pretty cheap. It's like 15 gold each. You do not need any engineering skills with it. But this little item here, if you're too high for your quest, you deal too much damage and you need to reduce them to below 30%, below 20%, in some cases below 10%. This is your go. Keep in mind you have a 1 minute cooldown. But I used this on about 7 quests by now, or 7 or 8 quests, and it worked perfect. So keep that in mind. It's a good thing to do. It saves a lot of time. It saves a lots of annoying sections. You don't get really annoyed by it then anymore. Yeah. What do we have to do here? So we're gonna untrack that one. The bear musk. So we have to kill bears.
I am out of range.
That's one musk. In terms of, we can actually now adjust the quest bar to about right here. Let me see it through the stream. So I can settle it on the right position. I think this is a solid position. Alright, save. So now everything you will see on the screen, like if I collect a certain item,
Too far away.
it will collect properly on the top of the screen. Maybe I should also place the map down. I don't know. I don't want too much traffic down there. But it's good that we disabled all the things and all that other stuff, because now we can see things. I'm not sure if I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna change it for a moment again. I just want to see if this can work. So I'm just gonna, it's just testing, so don't worry about that. We had to do a certain quest here, so I'm gonna was it down here? Yeah, we have to kill this. So we're gonna see if we still see the yellow thing on top of the screen. No. So this one definitely should go down here again. And then the map goes onto the top again. Supposed to say here, the frozen heart of Isildur. I assume there will be some type of cavern. It makes only sense because I do not really see anything that is related to, like, it should be up here. Let's untrack some of those quests. It shows here the frozen heart of Isildur. Recover the frozen heart from Isildur and deliver it to authors of Kamagua in the Howling Fjord. Some say Jonah was never quite right in the head, but I know the truth. It was the heart, the damned frozen heart. I saw the change in him the second he pulled it from the grave. I could see the blood freeze in his veins. It was then that the madness truly took over. He took us to the hole up in his cave in the north side of the island. Last I heard, he'd thrown the heart in the back of his bear den. Too little, too late. I'll kill you myself if you even think about bringing that heart back. So, he spoke about a cave. Then this is the cave. Yeah, it's definitely the cave. Thank you for the like. Oh, I really appreciate that. Let's first check the little castle inside this cave. I never really been in this cave. It is pretty new to me. Yeah, he has some sheeps. Looks like Minecraft. Minecraft sheeps. What is he doing? Ah. It does have quite beautiful eyes. The blue eyes looks really beautiful. Looks some shit around. So this goes up. Right, this goes to that place. Maybe we can find some treasure chests on the go, by the way. Let's see if we can tame those sheep. No. And there's also beast. No. And there's the... Okay, I didn't even need to kill the bear. I just had to obtain a certain item from him that the bear was protecting. So that's the first frozen heart crystal. The heart is freezing to touch. The heart is freezing to the touch. You can place it right over here so it's more stable. What else do we got? The only problem is like the loot appraisers in front of this. I'm gonna disable that for a moment. It will keep running, so don't worry about that. There's one staff here in the west of the ancient lift, and then we have one on the southeastern part of the Howling Fjord at the Explorers League outpost. But first let's do delivering those quests we got here. Once we completed the quest here, we head to the southeastern part of Howling Fjord. We'll be delivering we'll be getting the hearts over there. I think that's the heart, the ancient heart of the Kvaldir. Is that correct? Yes. And then we have to obtain the Storm's Fury staff. Nice. We got some kobolds here. Very nice. And then we obtain here another gold clover, which is about 4 or 5 gold each, if I was correct. Yeah, 5 gold each. The only downside is somehow it doesn't loot them. It shouldn't really be a problem in the long term. I don't know why they went all aggressive mode. In terms of if I am going pretty quick in there, I can technically kill them. Technically.
What you want? Be seeing ya. Looking for something special?
The gambling debt.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Alright, let's go to the little ship, or well, large ship.
Pleased to meet you. Very well then. Be seeing you.
Alright, then we got a quest still over here.
Hey there. See you later. Have a good one.
And we need to collect certain things, shiny things. So we need to get the Scalawag frog, the shiny knife, and the Jack Adams. Oh, we need to do the Jack Adams depth. Which the dynamites come for use again. Let's find this lady.
You need something? See you later.
The Jack Adams depth. Which she definitely is inside this little inn. Why is apparently not?
How are you?
Oh yeah.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's see what she does. That's Jack Adams. There we go, we got these stabbed. Now there should be a knife somewhere again, I guess.
How are you? Safe travels.
Do we loot it here? The shiny knife.
You need something?
No, we buy
See
it.
you around.
Now we need the little frog. I think it's a frog. The Scalawag frog. It looks like we got one over here. Jump somewhere here. There it is. And multiple. Rivet. Rivet.
Go in peace. Winds be at your back.
Rivet. Rivet.
What be on your mind? Stay away from the voodoo.
Alright, let's see what you get for me next as a quest.
You come get the voodoo. You be careful.
Something on this pirate ship. I think it's talking to the captain.
Can I help you? Be careful.
They say the frog was a traitor. Alright.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Starting to obtain certain quests here, so that's good. I think we need to go upstairs. Yeah.
Hello. See you around. Have a good one. See you later.
I used my speed booster, I guess. I did. Black Conrad's treasure, so we have to go back inside the cave after we obtain the Cobalt Depot, of course. That's more of a value than a quest.
I cannot attack that target.
There we go. And we're done with that quest too. I don't know why I'm walking there. Nice brewery station, I think. How did he, like, I understand, he managed to build this platform. He managed to build this little cage. He managed to put Hulsar in there, somehow. Somehow he managed to build this structure inside. Complete understandable, same with this and the smaller boat. But how in the earth did he bring up these chains on the ceiling, and especially also that the hooks with the blood? Like, is he like flying to get up here, and it's still fresh blood, so how did he manage to do that? It's just a tiny human. Some things we probably will never know. Some more gold clover. I'm not gonna pick it up now because it's only 5 gold. Alright.
Hey there. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you around.
The end of Jonah Sterling. That's our first quest in the Howling Fjord to be completed. You can ignore the other completed quests because we only completed one. The previous ones are linked to different characters, so don't worry about that. We're gonna do all of them. Probably gonna take us 6 hours at least. But that will be divided in at least 2 streams. Rare occasion, it will be divided into 3 streams. Do we need to be on this boat or something? Oh, that's a ghost boat. Let's see how far it goes. That turns around here. Quickly grab that step over there in the back. The armor in the northeast, southeast, I mean. So let's fly around the border here as well, so we maybe find some cobalt ore or rich ones. We're almost at the location. I'm just gonna mark it. There we go. Quickly gonna put the sweater on. Somewhere down here. Guess we should go inside. It's in the bottom of the ship, I think. Yeah.
I do not have a target.
A floating little armor. Like a trophy. Touching this armor makes you gasp for air. Oh. Alright, let's go to the west side. To Storm Fury. The Staff of Storm Fury. We should be able to just straight forward. I think Felguard is the first quest we actually do. Because that's like a little... It's the center. I think that was like it. So we started wrong, but that's totally fine. We still have to do the remaining other quests anyway. If you have to move forward, left and right, we probably will do that. Really beautiful music. More cobalt. Is it on the ship? Yeah, it is. Quite a lot of things is on ships. Electrifying. I think the electric sparks are related to the death of the crew, and also it is the staff doing it. As you can see, it does quite a lot of damage. The electricity arcs out from the head of the staff still remains electrified. Then we have a final quest over here, which is the Dead Man's Depth. Let's check quickly for a cavern. Alright. No cavern. Okay, this is the body location. Alright, that quest is completed too. Let's still go to Scalawag Point first. Scalawag Point. And then we head for the other request. Nice. So we collected 10 kobolds now for 250 gold.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Alright, we completed the next achievement bonus, which is 2 out of the 12.
Who is this that speaks? May your nets always be full. Good hunting.
Alright, these quests are done. Let's go to Valgarde. Actually, I do have one more quest here. Captain Alice, aboard from the Sister Mercy in the Howling Fjord, has asked you to recover 5 barrels of blasting powder from the ship's hold. Where is this? Have to go to down below and deal with this. Okay. So this quest relates to the ship over there that's roaming around the islands. Going below the ship. Quest is done. Sorlov's booty. Now,
I
there's
must get
booty.
closer.
There you go. The shield houses ancient evil.
Let us visit for a while. Stay warm. Visit again when you can.
Holds the staff, hired shield, and the armor of the Frykle. Well, we're not done here yet. Before we're going to Valgarde. I actually want to test if the cobalt ore is getting sold. Let me land my Brachiosaurus over here. Let's post them on the auction house. So we got 11 pieces of them. The one for 25 gold is for 2 pieces. If I do that, I generate about 276 gold, but if I'm gonna do it on the next site, which has 560 pieces, it's gonna be 26 gold each. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get it sold for 300 cash gold. I think we have to kill those, yeah.
I cannot attack that.
I do track them. Boom. Boom. I have to use the item. A little pole down there. I have to use a different item, right? Yeah, I still have to use the item. Alright, let's go to the next one. Do the same thing here. And for the final one, let's go to the cobalt first. We do get our old content materials getting sold right now, so it's just good. So we can generate some amount of gold from it. Alright, the final one is completed too. Let's deliver it back to the ancient lift. Not much of her veins left. I know most of the veins are located in boring tundra, but you guys voted yesterday for Howling Fjord, so I have to go to Howling Fjord. It's the same with this giveaway. I need to give to some player in the game after 2 hours. It's gonna be only one. It's your choice.
Oh, you have my attention.
What's the final thing I need to do? We need to go to Kamakura. Hopefully that's the last quest and then we can just fly to the next area where we have to go to. It's an extra trinket, yeah. Let's go for the gold. So we got basically 3 out of 15, 3 out of 12 done. So that means we only have 9 left, which means let's see, we done the bottom 3, so we need to do the 2 top ones, and then we're basically on the same page as before. Does this place got a flight master? Yes, it does. Oh, where is it? It's right here.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, 10,000 gold is up, but keep in mind, it only activates within the second hour of streaming, which will be in about 48 minutes. I need to quickly put my little football away, so I'll be right back. In the night. Jurassic Park is in the night.
What brings you here?
Alright, let's start with all the remaining quests that we have here.
You got my attention.
Need help? Light bless you for the Alliance. Be careful.
And then we get the stream bitrate issue again. Kind of rare because when I do speed tests, my upload should be totally fine. So it still says the bitrate is about 1800. But my upload is probably still about yeah, 40-ish. Oh. So why does it provide me that issue? just reading something on the internet why I get that message. Just don't get it. My GPU, my CPU is all stable, low temperatures. I still do get that warning. Shite. And then goes back in 3 minutes that you're... In 2 minutes that your stream is healthy again. I think that's really related to the Starlink area. Some days I do not have that issue at all.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Do 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 do.
I do not have a target.
3 more. Oh, there's
I am out
targets
of
here.
range. I require a target.
There you go. That quest is completing too. We also have to go to Talaran. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that,
Go with
but
honor, friend. Be careful.
we have to do that at some point. The innkeeper, where are you?
Hey there. See you later.
Ay. Alright. Let's leave this place because the quest is... I don't know where the quest is. It's just outside.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Got 2 quests in the Dalaran area. There's one. Let's quickly fly to Dalaran as well. Then we get that stuff sorted. Then we continue with the quest. Hopefully I got here.
Be careful.
So bear with me. It's gonna be like a bit slowy in the beginning, but that's how it goes. Cannot adjust anything about that. So what I just read, because I have that issue that I'm falling asleep sometimes, but through gaming, when I'm talking with someone, but when I'm playing alone, I don't really have that issue most of the time. But it says here multitasking. You are likely managing multitasking. You're likely managing multiple tasks at once, such as playing a game, talking to the audience, monitoring the chat, and dealing with technical issues, which is currently that internet issue, which can be mentally exhausting. Might be that. I'm just trying. I should try to relax. So I'm gonna try to focus on that. Relax. Don't watch the other screen. I want to watch the other screen, but don't. Just don't. Focus with the game. And then check later on. We're flying to Dalaran, right? Can we land here still? I think if we can land here, I can quickly check if the mob at Ember, Ember Pine Lodge is still there. I'm not sure if we're gonna land somewhere close, so. Oh. OBS browser page. What's that? Alright, that's that. That's the live sub count thingy. So we're gonna disable or remove no copyright music. Let's see if that changed anything in 3, 2, 1. So World of Warcraft is on 3000 memory. What I don't get, I have way beyond that in memory. Why'd show 47% in memory? Oh, that's better. Alright. We talk first to this person over here.
Safe travels. Be careful.
Once you use the teleport, blah blah blah.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Then we're on the ground. And then we're back to the top.
What brings you here? Good luck, friend.
Got a whole bunch of quests around in Dalaran. We're not gonna do that today.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
Okay, both quests are done. Let's fly to Grizzly Hills to check for the rare.
I am listening.
King's honor, friend.
There we go. So we need to go to the Ember Pine Lodge because the rare will spawn over there. And if it's not there, then we'll just continue our quest in the Howling Fjord. Because that's where we're supposed to go to. I really like the world of I've never really done any questing in this area, but that tree is so beautiful. I miss the content, how they made the game, like from Northrend. That was one of the most amazing worlds I've ever been in any expansion. Because Northrend is like enormous. If I'm gonna compare Northrend, Hagen Northrend, look at that. Kas Algar, yeah? That's the area of the wall within. Yes, it got the undermine. Undermine is not that large actually. It got Karash, not long. So Karash is technically like, this is Netherstorm. The zone Netherstorm. I would say the War Within map is like Howling Fjord, Grizzly Hills, Zudrak, and probably Dragonblight altogether. So it's like 50% of Northrend. And Broken Isle. Broken Isle is like, yeah. You can see difference in the map size as well. Northrend is quite big. Pandaria comes pretty close. So I think in map size, in terms of expansions, I think it's gonna be Northrend as the biggest map. Then I think Pandaria, Outlands, Drano, and then to the other lands. I think, I'm not sure. He's not there. Let's go back to where we're supposed to go to. We're now 25 minutes away from actually giving a player 10,000 gold. At the moment the poll stands like for a yes.
I do not have a target.
Let's see. Apparently we got a little quest up here. Let's do that as well.
Have a good
Fresh
one.
legs.
Farewell.
Is that an escort quest? No. Let's harvest those spears, and I think the other one is... I don't even see where it is. Scout Valerie wants you to investigate the sound of battle coming from the northeast Wormskill village. Northeast Wormskill. Northeast Wormskill. Let's click that for a moment. Oh, that's inside a instance. Perfect.
I require a target.
And that's the final piece. Well, let's deliver the next quest.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Probably unlock some items now. Oh, we didn't. At least we unlock a lot of more quests.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
3 more quests, that's good.
Arcanon Poros.
Hi. See you soon.
Thank you for the like. Really appreciate that. Regent pouch. A lot of my auctions are being expired right now, which is it's okay. It's happens to be like that. On our journey, we found a lot of bind on equip items, and they are now being out of date, so they will be needing to be re-put on the auction house, stuff like that, you know, or being vendored. Okay, put this one actually to the bottom. This one we're gonna put to the top, so we have a more accurate reading. Might gonna switch my an option for my streaming thing, so I get that on one screen, and probably it won't cause the connection kill. I have to figure that out later.
I must get closer.
Did we obtain a new item or something? No.
I am out of range.
No, we did not. Let's see. Need 3 more of those after this little box.
Too far away.
So then we need 3 more boxes. There's one here, there's one up top. One more box, come on. I'm not that fast underwater, but I do my best if I can. Our fuel for underwater breathing is almost running out too, so we don't really have to go to the surface, but we do get the warning. Thank you for the like. Really appreciate that. "13 seconds underwater." Where's he walking? Now our breath timer will activate. No? We're not getting a breath timer, apparently.
Hello. See you later.
Is he stuck? Alright, let's go up north, close to Utgarden Keep. We still need to obtain the blue proto-dragon. I still don't obtain that. It's gonna take a while till I get that. There's still a couple amounts I didn't obtain in Red Village King. I think all the raid mounts I still didn't obtain. One of the dungeon mounts I didn't obtain. I did have the proto dragon, so I got the time lost. I got the I think 2 from Ulduar achievement wise, not the black one. I got the green one on my first egg, same for the first daily. Back then in Red Village King I had the frost bear or the ice bear on my first go. There's still some mounts to go in the Argent tournament area. I haven't really done that. This shows that there is a quest here, Harpoon Operation. I think I have to go underwater here. I hope there's a cave, but by the looks of it, there's not really a cave. So how do I access this quest? Is there a way going down in this little house? There's a quest, but how do I get down there?
To target something first.
What path leads me to the lower section of this area? Operation Harpoon Operation. The Harpoon Operation manual and the path of payback. We got some Tiger Lily. I think Tiger Lily can sell for a decent gold amount. I hope. 4 gold each as well. Let me take a quick look. God, Captain Zorak, sorry, at Valgard in Howling Fjord wants you to recover the Harpoon Operation manual. 2 weeks ago, our chief engineer got his hands on a Frykle harpoon gun, the same type of gun that the Frykle used to take down our ships. By studying that gun, he managed to put it together and compromise comprehensive operation menu. Blah blah blah. We eventually did find him, but near that and without the manual. Each time he was indicate that the manual was lost in the Utgarda catacombs, located northwest of the Wormskill. Alright, there should be some catacombs here. I think we entered through this little cave over here. No. Catacombs. I assume this is the catacombs? Yeah. The entrance is somewhere here on the left side. I've never really been in this place either. So deep. So deep. Looks like a garden pinnacle. Yeah. There's the book. And there's the quest. There we go. Do I need to get down? Guess more down. No. Maybe. There's something in the distance. There's a sword. Oh. We're almost done. It still delivers something to, I think, a dead body or something. Or is it sleeping or anything like that? Alright, the quest is completed. Then we have to free some targets. Oh. Almost ignored it. Ah, why do I keep falling asleep? Oh, it's bloody no good. I need to get Luke into that at some point. Maybe my heart is saying like, I'm gonna shut you down for a moment and then I'm just gonna continue going. I just have it sometimes, it's so bloody annoying. I'm not sure how long I'm past or whatever, but probably like a half second. We're 151 the time. We almost have to trade a player the 10,000 gold. If you are on a European realm, and you know where to find me, I'm on a Drainer realm in European, English. Well yeah, if you find me, then pretend you're doing quests or whatever. I will probably trade you, and I reward you the 10,000 gold. Do I have to go again in there?
I must get
Alright, we
closer.
still have the quest here. So it's technically on the boss room. As normally there's a boss here. Because you also normally go here to the right, I think. So yeah. La 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 la. Oh, we have a little cube we have to pick up. That was the quest. And now we can run out again. Really, sometimes release. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think we're done here. Yeah. Let's free the prisoners and then retrieve to deliver the quests. Ay ay ay. Screen time is quite related to the time above on my screen, so. Let's mount up. Let's free some hostage. Probably need a key.
I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that.
One.
I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that.
Just wait for a little respawn. I think they will be respawning at least. We'll just wait for a little respawn. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we got one here as well. Hopefully it drops a key. Yeah, we got 2 keys, so we're gonna open one more and then we still have to retrieve the final key to obtain the last one. Oh, I lost the sub. Totally fine. I'm fine with it. But thank you anyway for doing it shortly. And that's the final key. Alright.
May the light
I got a mage following me now. Going supersonic speed.
Warm wishes to you. Be well.
Come
May
on.
the light embrace you. Be kind to those less fortunate.
Also need to check something about my mount, because every time I'm on my mount, it automatically zooms in. Um, uh, you know, you can also do just click to move, right? Diablo style.
I require a target.
But flying with it, it's like gonna be a pain. I guess it's actually not that bad. It is. Yeah, flying is not worth it with that.
Well met. Be careful.
Should disable that. Why turn it on? It was where's controls. Click to move off. Is that off? No. That's off. We have a little quest over here. Then we got 2 quests here on the left side.
Use honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. Be careful. For the Alliance.
How are ya? Safe travels.
We're 2 hours in. Let's go to the north part. Up to 3 quests over there. I need a drink or something. I need something. Let me get quickly a drink. Back in a second. Thank you for the like. Alright, let me see what I have to do here. Secrets of the Worm Skull uncovered. Now we have to use this little thing here, right? We're gonna... Hello, Cambria, how are you? Sorry, I was getting a little cola zero. Still not healthy, but need to drink something. So cold. But how are you? I have to go around this house probably. No, this is the guy that I have to hear the conversation to. So we're in the 2 hour. The current value I have to trade the person is 10,000 gold. As long as I don't see that player, it can still be changed. But how are you, Cambria? How's your day? Morning, how was your meeting? You had a good meeting? What makes me tired? Your favorites? Well, my favorite is Fanta, but I don't have Fanta. That's nice. If you have me playing on your side, on the side. I just need to figure out something which I cannot quite work out yet. How to remove this echo. So I have this little issue that I sometimes, or lately, fall partly asleep and then I wake up at no time for some reason. It's quite annoying. Cannot do anything about that. So I don't know how to fix that. Nice. It was good. It is good as done. Actually, you see, now we're on Howling Fjord. It was the chosen zone where I had to go to, because I know I can start everywhere nowadays, but I like to have the bits through the original base area thing. I couldn't really figure out where I had to start an alliance in the in Howling Fjord, so I just started somewhere where it was quest, and then I realized, oh yeah, this is the then Garde Keep, or Fel Garde Keep, and this is the starting location of the alliance. Alright, let's go to the east for the Explorers League and take it drops a belt, so a belt can be still valuable. It drops this belt, but potential drop. So I need to go there anyway, so I could technically make a little round of the rare. So I'm just gonna start here at the bottom, go to the north part. Sorry, you don't see. I will go from here to the bottom, going to the north part, and then fly all the way down. See if we can find him. What we need to look for is this the War Maiden, which is probably a Vrykle or anything like that. Anything in the similar. I don't know if I'm stressed. I actually don't know. I don't know. How do I know if I'm stressed? What would make me getting stressed?
I need to target something first.
I have some things on my mind, on my head, in the idea of, but I don't think this will do it. It's possibly a cause. I need to make it reduced. Like before, like most of the streams, I do not have that issue. But sometimes, like today, for example,
Off with you.
I
Watch
get
your back.
to like a point that I'm like
What can I do for you?
going like this,
Watch
and
your back.
you know, and then play, and then continually,
Off with
suddenly I'm in the wall or whatever, you know. And personally, I don't really mind if it happens, but it does happen. And then my heart or whatever in that area, it feels like it shortly stops and then continue. I don't know. It's a weird feeling.
I've the finest.
What do I have to do actually here? Fjord Rock Falcon Pets. With what? With what? Trust is earned. Blah blah. If you are to earn their trust, you will first need to fill their bellies. The Fjord Rock Falcon, as these birds are known, primarily eat grubs. Throughout the fjord, you will find loose rocks that serve as breeding grounds. For those grubs, find a grub and return here to feed the falcons in the cage. I hope I'm not stressed. I could be stressed, but I hope I'm not.
How are you? Off with you.
How would I know if I'm stressed? If you know. Wow. Wow. I'm not that... In that case, no. Maybe something in reality, I don't know, in real life, I have no idea what's the matter of it. Just sometimes, maybe I sleep too short, maybe, I don't know. Stuff like that will be possible. Secrets of Niflefar uncovered. Maybe I just have too short sleeping. Alright, to use the item. What I read it on the internet is like you communicate too much. You know, a lot of stuff like that. You communicate too much while you're trying to communicate, you're trying to read, you're trying to fix an current problem on the same time while you're playing the game. That's what I read on the internet. Yeah. But more of the time, like, I know the heart is somewhere right here in the middle area. So sometimes it feels like it just stops for a moment and then just wakes up again. But when I'm driving a vehicle, whether it's night, morning or evening, I literally have none of those issues. But it's maybe possible that so I am now sitting straight in front of my desk, but my monitor is like, I don't know if you can see it, but like here, just here, that's the bottom section of the monitor, and then all the way up there is the top part. So I do, when I watch the screen, the center is literally my nose, and I'm not sure if that's if that needed to be. I think the center needs like be where your chin are. I don't know. I don't think the monitor should be all the way on the top, but I've no choice because my desk is built like that and I cannot put it lower. Alright, we got this thing completed. We still need to know how we're gonna fetch the Fjord arc. Hello, Rams. How are you today? You're not playing that other game anymore, I see. The bunking game. The roguelike one. It's actually a pretty nice game, but it's very much copyright of the vampire game. Which is kind of a bummer. Right. What I don't get. Yeah, I think because now, yeah, my center, literally my center, I think right here, somewhere here, this is the center. Yeah, so when I watch here, was at this location, there's a monitor, not like normal, they just put it like that, so it's up and down. So maybe that's the cause, maybe I need to turn it around, but then it's not possible to put it on the desk unless I maybe adjust to put my computer case to the lower section and then my both monitor on the top, but then it doesn't fit. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to call this desk. It's like an old-fashioned desk with a rolling thing. So you roll a plate to use so to make it lock. It got a lot of little drawers and everything like that. It's really nice table. I really love those tables, but yeah. Where do I have to do this falcon thingy? Oh, there it is. There we go.
What can I do for you? See you around.
So maybe I'm gonna... Yeah, give me a moment, maybe I can track it on the internet. Or maybe I have a picture on my PC for that. Let me check my photos in my... give me a moment. Because I don't have access to my PC now. To my mobile now. So I'm just gonna download this. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it with Paint. No, not with Paint. Let's open it with Canva. Let's do this whiteboard. And then, where did I find it just now? Downloads. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little window capture, new Canva. Yeah. 1 second. So this is the desk I'm playing on. that's the desk. So as you can see, I need to sit quite high. My chair is probably not enough. I missed just like 5 or 6 centimeters. And the monitor, like this monitor, is normally on the other side, and then I got this monitor stable to the middle, and then I got the other monitor straight here, but then in this corner. Window capture turned off. I got this. I got it for free. I live in Spain, but sometimes people tend to give free things. This desk is in their life for almost 30 years or something. So. Thank you for the like. Yeah. Because I put like, now I put to the top, I put like, if I put it top, I can read the chat, I don't have to watch them. But, so the live streaming studio is to the top, and then at the bottom, so let's say where my face is right now, and then like 50% of the screen, there is the YouTube streaming studio, and then at the bottom section I have the OBS setting thing. I still have to adjust or remove that plugin and adjust to the regular OBS, but I haven't really done that. But I have to do that at some point, since I'm mainly just focusing streaming on regular, like on this now. So you know, so I don't need that plugin anymore. I can just use the basic settings. Thank you for the like. Three more fjords. Turkeys. And that's bush.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, but it's now fixed. The problem is like when the power is cut down is an issue. But sometimes I manage, like, it's not. Okay, wait. I have to say it different. I'm just closing my eyes for that reason. I'm not tired for that reason. This monitor. Well, my AOC monitor you've seen on the picture, that's my gaming monitor. When the power is shut down, it still works. It doesn't have the issue. But the other monitor is a Dell monitor. That monitor is over 15 years old or something, even probably older. And that one has that issue. So when there's a power cut, it gets those little gray box when it's connected to my PC, and when it's not connected to my PC, it gets the icon of, in this case, Dell, being imaged as a dotted, colored, most likely blue, or in some occasions red, visuals as like a couple dots on the screen, you know, like grainy stuff that you have sometimes visible in certain games. Now I just need to reattach the cable, and sometimes you need to wait 30 seconds, press the button, stuff like that, and then it should work, you know. And after some fiddling around, it started to work again. So wait, there was another cobalt. Here we are. So sometimes it works, and then the next power cut is going to be the same. I need to figure it out. Wait 30 seconds, wait a minute, wait everything, you know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. It can frustrate me at that. I do probably say I do apologize for saying those words, but I know that happens. You should not see me while I'm playing a game called Phasmophobia. I am actually swearing in English. And yeah. What's my target actually? Fjord Talks. Now, I like to play a lot of games, and sometimes I do tend to get annoyed in it. Not trying to curse, but sometimes you don't really have a choice. As long they are not that bad curses. So what do I need to do? What is that worth actually? It's very cheap. Yep, sometimes it's needed to swear. 3 days ago or 4 days ago, I you know those pen lids, the glass lids. So I had to remove some remainings over in the back, and I put it in the back. The pen lid was on the top. 1 second, and the pen lid was on the top, and I moved it. It snaps. It went on the ground, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I was on my bare feet, and the entire glass shattered around. Hello, Mabali Menduleli Luli. I am. Well, I did play Legion Remix, but I had the feeling it was not really felt to be watched, and it felt really repetitive, if you know what I mean. It really felt repetitive because it didn't feel like doing Mist of Pandaria remix. It was good, but then I realized maybe it's better just to continue those stories on the campaigns of what I was doing, and on the backgrounds I will just do the I still don't know what I have to do here. On the background I'm just doing the remix. But if you want to see some remix from me, sure, I can start streaming that again. But it's kind of buggy. Do you feel the closeness, Draco Hunter? Surely you feel a true bond forming between you and your falcon. Would you believe it? Would you believe me if I told you that when the time is right, you're able to see through the eyes of your bird? Blah blah blah. But first you must hunt more. The bird must hone and quicken its reflexes. Send it against more from a... Okay. The fjord hawks of the region make the tops of the trees around us their home. This shall be your next target. So I do need to capture them like that. That's why it didn't work. They were out of distance. It's quite an annoying quest.
I cannot use that item yet.
I'm wondering, can I do this while flying? Yeah, well, it's not only that, like, I was playing the monk, yeah? Okay, I cannot do that when mounted. I was playing the monk. And, I was doing my quest in, what was it, Mist of Pandaria. Suddenly I get teleported away, and I'm screwed, I cannot do that quest anymore. But what I realized is Remix is only doing those dailies and that's it. I cannot even start the main quest line. How am I gonna complete those zones without able to complete or do any main quest lines, you know? Come on, 3, 2, 1, come on. But I got also other games if you want to see, of course. But maybe on the later stage of the day. I don't know, what time was it at you again? Yeah, these quest lines. Give me a second. Expand, not expansion, Legion remix. So this is all doable, yeah? I apparently need to level all the classes to the max level. Gonna take a while. So if you go here to the quest, it says here, complete the Legion remix campaign. How am I gonna do the Legion remix campaign? How am I gonna do the Asuna well, I apparently did some, but I cannot do the other one. Complete Asuna local storylines listed below within the time runner. How am I gonna do that? You know what? Tomorrow. You be here tomorrow? Bloody hell, stop moving. Oh, fuck. This was my F word again. So if you're here tomorrow, you know what? I'm gonna stream Remix again. And then you can see what I'm probably gonna switch from that monk. Maybe I'm gonna continue with the monk. Maybe I'm gonna switch with a monk. But oh my god, stop moving. Then I play a session of Remix again. If you like to watch that. Because those zones were what we're doing right now. Most likely all the zones from now on takes 2 or 3 streams in order to do it.
That item is still recharging.
So do you want me to play tomorrow Remix or? Just waiting for the birds for my quest, by the way. It's really tedious to watch like that. So I need to find certain locations where I can easily do this. What class shall I play tomorrow then? Because I don't want to play the monk if I cannot do some quests, but I can play the monk, I don't mind either. But I guess this is so stupid. If I knew that, I wouldn't have to do all the hard work when they're just sitting here on the bloody pole. Alright. You select me a race. You select me a faction and a race, and I will select the class. How about that? Yeah, I'm tank. Tank I'm totally fine with. I like to play tank.
Can I help you? For the Alliance. Have a good one. See you.
I mean, I can be like a Tauren with everything being bloody oversized big. I mean, who doesn't like big weapons and everything like that? Or I can be a gnome and all the weapons are enormous compared to the gnome body. You tell me. The armor looks like packed in, and then we've got normal areas like humans and everything like that. Everything looks like normal, and then you got night elves. They are like very slim. The only exception I'm gonna tell you now, you cannot pick up the race Blood Elf, because I limit to that. I'm not gonna play a Blood Elf. That's a solid thing. But everything else, totally fine. Why is it not picking up the egg? Boy, no. That's literally the same. Not a Void Elf, not a Blood Elf. That was a cheat call. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that you did that on purpose. Those both classes, no. I just don't want to play Blood Elf or something in that range. I tried to keep it like that for years. Does Mega Gnome got the ability of having full legs, or I think we can. I think I can play a little fox. I think a fox is doable. I just don't like the way they walk, but you choose. So it's gonna be probably that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Take the train Falcon east of here to the Friggle Hawk Roost near the stone wall lifts. From the roost you will send out your Falcon to steal the eggs of the hawks. Their cliffs will be located in remote areas, blah blah blah. Locate those nests and use your Falcon to scavenge the eggs. Well, I'm on the nest. So this is not the nest what we need for. Vilpera is gonna be, so I think the only tank class will be Blood, Death Knight or a warrior, so I think I head for a warrior. I'll play a Vilperia warrior. Does it need to be a female or a male? Maybe I even gonna play a gnome, but if I can change the legs. I'm gonna skip this quest for now because it's starting to annoy me. Let's go to get tools to get the job done. We come back to the Hawk quest later on. If I'm getting too long stuck on one bloody quest, then I'm ready to skip it. Yeah, I like Monk, but I don't like Monk, if you know what I mean. Especially in this current situation of the remakes, because then I probably get teleported back to the Legion area, which means I will not able to complete that quest at all. So it's gonna be probably a warrior. I've been playing a warrior for Pretty long time.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Never really been good at a Death Knight. I know they're
I
strong,
require a target.
but on the other side, a warrior can wield huge giant shields and everything like that, so I can pack it in as well. What do we need more? We need 9 iron rune destroyers and 2 rune sage. Where are the destroyers? There's one destroyer right over here. Oh, there's a sage. With one enemy down there. Oh, those were the sage. Now we need to find the destroyers. And the destroyers roam around the area, I think. Yeah. That's good. It's actually very good, at least to me. It's not based on the weather, but I like the environment. I like
Too far away.
the spacious shopping areas. People are very friendly. There's rarely anyone that's not friendly. Compared if you people in my old country, the Netherlands, there's a lot of people that are unfriendly.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
Alright, that quest is complete. Let's go to the west side for meeting the Lieutenant Icehammer. Yeah, well, they moved back,
How are you?
where?
Safe travels.
Or they moved back to the Netherlands. Do you love the US? Well, the country is good, but it's currently getting fucked up. Like most countries. Let's place the banner, I think. I mean, it's a good place, but it's so expensive. Everything is so bloody expensive. You don't even want to live there anymore. That's how pointless it is to live there. It's so expensive. For this little room that I'm in right now,
I need to target something first.
you pay like, what is it, 2,000 euros? That goes to about $2,300. If the screen is a bit laggy or whatever, I cannot do anything much about it. Probably a satellite is moving to switching to another satellite or something. So keep that in mind. I wish I had like a wife or something that likes to play video games too. But that's hard to find. Very hard to find. My neighbor is actually married to another woman. They both like actually gaming. They're competitive gaming, and one is gaming on PC and gaming on board. Wait for what? No. No, in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands you pay for something that's 5x5 or 4x4, you pay about 2,000 euros. And that's excluding the water and power.
What's on your mind?
It's stupidly high. And you need to wait for about 15 or 16 years. At least for me, I probably still on the wait list for almost 13, 14 years. Until I get access to a certain house. And then people that coming from war countries get houses within a year. Which is kind of unfair to me, but I guess it is what it is. And for me then it's a good thing to leave the area, you know? I don't care.
I must get closer.
Alright, I need to control a harpoon gun. And I need to do something with it.
Out of range.
These are not the harpoon guns that they mean, apparently. Longhouse destroyed. What do I do with this?
Too far away.
Oh, I think the cannon is somewhere here. Yeah, that explains a lot. Probably. So is this the cannon? This is the cannon. Well, I guess it's part of life, so... Yep, the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands. There was this little house over here, I think. Yeah. Now we need to kill one more dragon. Oh yeah. For about 15 years. If you if you're a full Dutch person, like literally if you're entirely Dutch, yeah. You born in the Netherlands, your full origin Netherlands, everything. You still are on a wait list, and the wait list can take up to 15 or 20 years. Probably not. Probably I remain here for pretty much a long time.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
I got a lot of more friendly people around here. My neighbors are... I'm playing every week at my neighbors' board games that take up to like... We're gonna play next, like current Saturday, because Saturday I'm probably not online till a certain amount of time. But we're gonna play Battlestar Galactica, I believe. That's a game that's probably gonna take us about maybe 4 to 5 hours. It's gonna be played by 5 other players, so in the total of 6 players. It's gonna be interesting.
Open your heart to the light.
But there's a chance that I'll be streaming an hour later or something.
Need help? For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
But those people I really enjoy to come along. They're actually becoming good friends of us as well. So I have not really a reason to come back. It's a nice country, but you don't have mountains there. For example, you don't have those the nature here, there. Spain's nature is pretty awesome. I walk up the mountain, takes me about 3 hours, and then I'll be like 300 meters high or something, you know. And I can see the entire area, like I can see like up to like 10 villages or something.
Off with you. Safe travels.
Yeah.
See you soon. Watch your back.
And there I can show you maybe another picture. Let me quickly check that. Let me get a download of that picture. We can see what I often see. Let's see. Downloads. Open. Canva. One second. Filter. Crop. Yep. Let's put that to 100. No, it's 300. 400. 500. Okay. Then we got there. 300. 200. 100. Yep. And then we got 2. Just adjusting in Canva. Alright. We're gonna put 30 more in there. Yeah. Perfect. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to make it slightly smaller. This is the place. I've been here in Spain, and I live somewhere down there. It's really beautiful. Really like it. And there are mountain goats here. There are quite a lot of stuff here. And then you probably understand why I do like this place.
I need to target something first. I am out of range.
Ooh, fishes won 992 gold. And we also obtained the pristine height. Let's see, we have to do some quests here up the north. So do you like that picture I sent? A chat. Alright, I'm not really gonna see a player here, so I will go to Dalaran. And possibly find a player over there to trade the gold with. Where's my Hearthstone in Felguard? That's fine. Quickly check if the bear is there. Let's target it for a moment. The motivator is been sold. What's this place again? Have I ever been in this place? No. I knew this place existed, but I never been here. See, I never really been in the Howling Fjord. I never really liked it. I always started in the boring tundra. I never really went to the Grizzly Hills either. We're gonna make a little detour before we're going to the Dalaran to find a player. So the bear should be roaming around here. I think in some occasions it's better to go into PvP mode. He's not there, so let's check Gondria, which should be there. Let's see if we can find Gondria. I need to spec to Beastmaster for that, if he's there. This was my other favorite spirit beast. So Gondria can be on multiple locations. There's also this possibility chance that we find another player. We can go for safety reasons, we can also check for lock knock. There we go, we got Gondria. Let's change our spec to Beastmaster. Because this is a Beastmaster version. Let's tame him. I like the purple skin on it. So that's one. So we got her. And let's go to the Scholar Basin and go try to find a Loku Nahak. So we're gonna fly in a straight path. There's a good chance that we find that rare. As there's apparently not that much population here. We could technically find a hunter that's an alliance and grant him the 10,000 gold. Sorry about that. A little bit of ASMR. I don't know, just joking. Alright. It's the candle I smell. I was like thinking, I smell something meat. It could be possible that my dad is still making meatballs. I would make meatballs probably, but there's a possible chance that he's making the meatballs right now. Thank you for the like, by the way. I'm trying to go for, sorry for my angry face. Trying to get a Loku Nahak. I'm gonna make a little round around it, go to Delaware and pay someone 10,000 gold. And then I'm gonna see what's happening next. I'm just probably gonna teleport back to the origin area. I have to avoid Winter Grasp, but I'm pretty sure I will get dismounted. We're gonna give it a shot anyway. Also, if you want to know a very fun, nice trick, this is no joke, this is entirely possible. So, Gammon. Gammon. Did you know Gammon can actually fly? So we got the toy to make ourselves Gammon. And now we're gonna soar the sky with Gammon. And now he's happily running in the sky. Like a true Gammon should do. Alright, we're almost past the Winter Grasp area. I think he's making meatballs. It's not the candle, definitely not the candle. I really smell something in that range. Alright, let's quickly dismiss our current companion. Continue with the sour part. Let's dive into the Scholar Basin. Let's go for Skyreach first. He's most likely there on the east side of the map. We will never know. We're not going to harvest anything else. Just gonna look for him. Alright, first location, he's not there. We got Serenite. That was one of the other more expensive materials. I think Serenite is pretty cheap compared to Cobalt. Right, no Loki here. Shall we have a look over here? I killed him twice, I think, in general. Nothing down here. Let's check up north. I killed him. I never seen him at the bottom right there. I know he's supposed to be there, but I seen him more in the north part. Thank you for the like. I think I can do this with different toys too. Did it actually just... Huh. So I'm literally in the snow area, so it's jumping on the snow in the sky. Interesting. Alright, it's probably not there, but for the sake of, let's pretend we need frostbitten. Oh, it's not there. I think I found him doing like you go into the face of Chromie, so you be in a different timeline. There's no competition and the servers are most likely resetted. That's how I found the time lost proto dragon, Gorgrond, the big one, you know. It's not here either. I have 2 more locations. And the final candle will blow out. Then I got 1 more candle is turning on. Don't really care about the other companion pets. There's another electrical wolf in the Storm Peaks, if I'm correct. Skull or something. We can also check that because we're near anyway. Alright. Just in case we will not find him. I never really have any visible positions over in this area. I do wonder if you can actually tame... oh, you can actually tame those grazers. I didn't realize that. What else? Yeah, as you can see, you cannot really find him in those locations here. This is like quite rare if you do find him here. Alright, quickly head to the Storm Peaks, I believe. What do we have in the Storm Peaks? So Skull, I think. Yeah, there's Skull. Skull is the electrical wolf. It should be... you can tame a certain similar version. But it's a very thin armored one. Like, not armored, it's like lightning, but a very thin body. Like it never ate any part of the meat. Oh my god, a lot of stuff is getting returned. Yeah, so Loki is not there. Loki. I'm just gonna call it Loki. You don't want to see how much stuff on the auction house is coming back right now. Alright, let's go to... shall we do a call round? It's anywhere close to where we need to be. For the ghost that we never seen. We did see the time lost proto dragon. Let's go for it anyway. You see all this little thing on the mailbox? That's all expired bind on equip items coming in. It's gonna continue for a while yet. So much data. You have quite some long work call there, Cambria. a shed. Really a lot of items are being returned. Probably I think like up to 100 items or something, or 150 items. Well, let's see if we can, let's look on Skull in 3 locations. So there's only like 3 pets you want to get here in Stormwind, in Northrend, which is the Spirit Bear, the Spirit Cat in Solar Basin, and Gondia. Technically that's the only 3 you really should go for. And Gondia, I think it's her name. It's not that common, but it's quite common. Would be funny if I see the Time Lost Proto Drake flying right now in front of me, and the only thing I can do is just kill it and loot it, you know? It probably won't be here because this is the retail version and a lot of people are camping it quite a lot, trying to sell it still. But yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. If I see it, I might just kill it. First location of Skull is not there. And maybe even let it fly. Let's go to location number 2, somewhere on the ice field or the ice river. Nothing here, just ice cap, if I'm correct. Oh, ice thorn. Let's actually see the value of ice thorn. Current value of ice thorn is only 4 gold each. Not that much. And now we're going to check the final location in Brunhilda village. I remember this place. I think it was the place above, where I got my first polar bear mount. Our fellow is just actually sold. And there should be another location right here for Skull, but yeah, he's not there. Let's go to Dalaran right now. Let's quickly make the final path here. There's too much to search for. Let's just go to Dalaran. I'm not going there. Let's get that that final player. We should find one player. Why is my fan blowing so much when I reach certain areas like this? This makes sense. Right, the poll is still stated on... Is it? Yeah. 67% on yes. Let's make a little tour through Dalaran. Probably will not find a player here. Maybe 1 or 2. There's a visitor. That was myself. Quest. Alright, I guess we have to go to Stormwind. Is there any quest that we can actually start here? We're getting quests for the other zone, so that's still good. Which we make a sort of challenge, since we cannot solo those quests, I think. Solo the dungeons. So then I might get some upgrades. Alright, let's try to find... Let's go to Goldshire. Most of the people are in Goldshire are generally there. So let's try to find someone to trade that 10,000 gold to. And I have about 6 minutes for doing that, and else I will use my hardstone again. Alright. Those are the usual ones. Let's quickly check. Doable. I'll give this a moment if he wants to trade it. The people never really want to get the gold without proof or anything like that, so... Do do do. Hello, Matei Daniel. How are you? So for you, for the next time, if you follow me on my channel, you watch my videos or anything like that, you can possibly earn similar to the gold. If he declines to take the gold, you're free to take it. So it's gonna be either him. If he doesn't take it, it's gonna be you. So now you know. I think he's searching the channel or anything like that. I'm like a beginner. I started streaming 2-3 weeks ago, so it's been doing quite well, and now I'm trying, like, this is the way I'm trying to give things back in the way, because most people that watch me are from America or in that any region, Australia, so I cannot trade with them, but I can trade with European realms. So in that case, I come to this end. Did you find it? Just waiting till he's responding to it. I give him I'll give him 3 minutes. No, I give him 4 minutes, so if the timer hits 6:25, so in total 3 minutes now, then feel free to trade me. But for now, just wait till he enter. I'm not gonna send him a whisper or anything like that. Just need to have a little patience. Yep, my thanks for everything, but no, I cannot give it to a viewer. This is a viewer's choice to trade gold to a player I face in game. The viewer can actually pretend he's questing and claim the reward. So you are the winner of today, and you are free to claim it right now. You see the horse just now, the green one. I'm just saying whatever I'm saying because the chat is on the left side and you don't see that. You only see the one above here. That player actually hopped into the stream and said he was the player on the green horse. So if you won't take it, it doesn't matter what you do. I see you are decent, active, and no bot with 10k achievements. So 10,000 gold. I don't know why I put a dot there. But here you go, 10,000 gold. So then I can end that poll. Congrats on your 10k gold. Tomorrow, new run on gold. Alright, that's been done. The poll has been ended. You're gold now. You can do whatever you want with it. In a couple more expansions, this early reward is 30,000 gold for a player. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my stream. I'll be probably back tomorrow doing a WoW remix probably. Because Cumbria wanted me to play remix. So I'm gonna make a new character on remix. It's gonna be a Vulpera warrior or a Mega Gnome warrior. And we're gonna see from there. So thank you for watching, and I see you the next time. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day. Have a nice sleep, anything like that, any time stamp or whatever where you're from. I see you when I see you. Bye.